Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start a new character, and I will play a Nightblade. I never played a Nightblade, and that will be a Breton. We are going fully Magicka. I don't care about body type or any other. Settings. Yeah. Let's just finish. And we need a name. I don't know what name should I put here. Yeah, we are going to play the tutorial. After the tutorial I want to go to High Island or High Isle. I never played that DLC, so let's play this. Isle of Balfiera.
You're awake. Oh, thank the stars.
You're awake. Thank the stars. Notifications. Oh, the daily reward. And I already missed one day. Because it happens. New skills around here. Can't wait. Can't wait. Okay, now let's speak with Norianwe.
There you are. On your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, all right?
Where am I?
The Isle of Balfiera, home of Clan Barini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel?
Yes, set me free and I'll help. Definitely.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me.
When you're ready, follow me. We are back in this beautiful place. Okay, I'm going for the fire stuff. I'm going on fully Magicka with this, and I will use the fire staff.
There you are, free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Dorini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Keyrights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
You mentioned a Keyrights Gallery. What is that place?
The Keyrights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Balfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
Why is it called the Keyrights Gallery?
On account of all the doors. The gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shayazel, emerged from another.
How did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
What are you doing here?
Nothing irresponsible, if that's what you're asking. I'm a member of Clan Dorini's intelligence guild, the Cinderell. More scholar than spy, I assure you. I was conducting some research in the gallery, then pop! You and that monster arrived.
Why were you studying this place?
The gallery's always been a place of special interest for the guild, but we never quite cracked how it worked. Despite the dangers, this is our greatest breakthrough to date. The guild master will be ecstatic, provided we get it under control.
You said something about golems. What's going on here exactly?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Doreni are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Balfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
Can you describe the Daedra Shayazel?
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester. A huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Okay. Equip an offhand item. But I don't have one. Let's take the healing stuff. That's an optional step. Equip an offhand. Okay. We have. Oh.
Yes, I think that one suits you. If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want. Now, let's find a spot to practice.
Let's practice. So nice to start another character.
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner.
A dance, of course.
Let's begin. Quickly now, strike the construct.
Oh, stop.
Well done. Impressive. Brilliant. Now do it again. Ready yourself. Quick, strike while it's off balance. You're unnatural. Keep up the defense. Strike hard, now. Raw strength, that. What? Block its strike. Give it everything you've got. Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break. Ha! You're unstoppable. Prepare yourself. You broke loose. Again, make ready. You're every bit the warrior I thought you'd be. Now, again. Now press your advantage with a heavy attack. That was quite a blow. Again, hold its attack. Expertly done. Interrupt now, before it strikes. When your enemy prepares an attack, strike. Interrupting their attack will set them off balance. Good, now destroy it! Well done! Come speak with me for a moment.
Forgotten Adventurer's Graves. Okay, we have distraction stuff. Assassin. I'm not going to use that. Siphoning is strife. Strife still an enemy's life force. Oh, this is with healing. I'm going with this one. Shadow. Slash an enemy. Okay. This is Assassin Blade if I'm using blades or something, I don't know. Okay. Just a second, I want to see all my skills. Ability bar always show. Yeah. Timers. No. I don't care about timers. But I want to see my skills down there.
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
Where are we headed now?
To reach the Keyride's gallery. We have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Alright, we'll head there next. So what can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Why does it worry you?
I believe Shiazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
Will dealing with Shiazel pacify the golems?
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Okay, let's go.
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Okay.
Almost there. Let's hurry.
Let's hurry up.
Right. The entrance to the Keyride's gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
Oh, this skill is nice. Very nice. I like it. Sucking. Still enemies life force, dealing damage and healing you or nearby. Okay. Okay.
The Keyrights gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
Let's make a screenshot. Nice.
Well, Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. It must have cracked this sky shard. Without a functioning sky shard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Where can we find a replacement sky shard?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
Alright, let's find that sky shard. Can I ask you something before we set out?
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
What are sky shards exactly?
Giant clusters of meteoric glass. They fall from Aetherius, charged with raw and very potent magicka. Mages use sky shards in all kinds of rituals and experiments. We Dureni use them as a power source.
What kind of golem did you see near the sky shard?
It's a monstrous sentinel called a gargoyle. I've never seen one fight, but by all accounts, they are far more powerful than the golems we've faced thus far.
Okay. Now let's find the sky shard.
All right. Do you see that vault to the south? The sky shard is there.
Oh, level up. Oh, sorry. Oh, these are heavy, but it's something. Level up rewards. Okay, now let's see, what skill should I put there? There's nothing in siphoning. Why I'm exiting all the time? No. And shadow. Splash an enemy. 7 meters range. I don't know if I need a proper weapon for this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We have to increase the rank on all of them, so we need one skill. Let's see. This is so new for me.
There it is, the sky shard.
Yeah.
Roll to the side.
Shadow increase to... But what? Okay, so you don't need a blade.
What?
The skill
Did you
is
just
doing
absorb
that.
the energy of that shard. Incredible. Not quite what I intended. but I can
Incredible.
work with this. Let's head back to the gate.
Just a second, I got a message. Collections. Costumes. I have a Breton armor. It's better, right? This is way better. I always liked this outfit on Bretons. We are going to change the colors. That is better than everything else. That's a lot of damage there with this skill. A lot of damage. And I like that. And I think this skill is not going to end up in the end. But we just have to increase the rank with something.
And unlock the gate.
Yeah, the gate is unlocked, I think. Where are you?
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice on how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Okay. With my new costume, with my new outfit.
There it is! Send it back to oblivion!
Only I will remain.
Oh, no more magic, of course.
Wither and die.
Ah, you're healing.
You did it! Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged. Follow me!
Shadow increased to 3 now.
By all the stars! Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
Where are you going? Well, that was a player.
This is the Keyrights gallery, but not as I remember it.
She's broken, I think.
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first? Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean? Why did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The second era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the adamantine tower itself, chose you.
What do you think I should do next?
The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you.
Thank you.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Do you plan to use one of the doors as well?
What, me? No, I've got work to do. The Cinderil will want every bit of this place searched and studied. Since I did the discovering, I'll probably end up leading the effort. Adventure abroad sounds all well and good, but my place is here.
And one daily endeavor complete. Do you really think fate brought me here?
Well, fate's sort of a clumsy way to put it. No offense. Honestly, we may never know why you were chosen. But I believe there was intention here. Something, whether it be the stars, the gallery, or the tower itself, placed you here for a reason.
And Shiazel, what brought it here?
Perhaps it followed you to prevent you from reaching your... well, destiny sounds a bit too grandiose. Let's just say to stop you from reaching your potential. Then again, maybe the power of this place brought you here to stop Shiazel.
I guess we'll never know.
Probably not. But what's a life without unanswered questions, right? Boring, if you ask me.
Do you think you'll ever unravel the mysteries of this place?
Ha! An elf can hope. Answering that question will probably keep me occupied for the next 100 years. Is the Helix connected to the Adamantine Tower? How does it perceive distant corners of Tamriel? I may never understand it, but I'll do my best.
Any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
No, I like to travel outside the borders of the 3 alliances.
I don't blame you. Interprovincial intrigue is the basis of my whole profession, and even I find it tiresome after a while. I suppose that widens the map a bit.
Where else could I find adventure?
Well, as I said before, threats to Tamriel have grown like weeds practically everywhere. Would you prefer to spend time among my elven kin, the Khajiit of elsewhere, or men of the north and south?
Tell me about the men you mentioned.
Certainly. One of these gates appear to go to western Skyrim, a hermitical kingdom of Nords led by King Svargrim. The other leads to Blackwood, at the southern tip of Cyrodiil. Imperial remnants rule there.
Okay, I'm not going to speak about every... This Talvani Peninsula is the last DLC. But for now we need the High Isle. This is Blackwood, this is elsewhere. Somerset, Western Skyrim. Oh, High Isle. I never played this one. I think it has something to do with the Bretons. It's their home or something like that. I didn't read much about this DLC. But we are going to start out our adventure in here. Infernal stuff. And a bow. I don't need bows. Okay, we have more skills. Lay claim to an enemy soul, dealing so much damage. Yeah, let's assign this on L1. I need Wall of Elements on Circle for now. Okay, we are good. And let's
This
hit.
door leads
Okay.
to High Isle in the Sisters Archipelago. Our spies believe leaders of the Great Alliances will gather there for a peace summit. But this will draw conspirators. They could plunge Tamriel into deeper chaos. Unless you stop them.
Travel to High Isle and start the legacy of the Bretons. Yeah, I knew that there's something with Bretons here.
High Isle feels so peaceful most of the time. That's why I like it here. A respite from all the chaos of the mainland.
The temperature of the islands is quite unique. It facilitates all sorts of strange and beautiful things.
Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived.
The people need to believe we have things under control.
Long ago, we druids left Tamriel and its troubles behind us. But here, our ancient ways survived.
I believe a knight should not be measured by the worth of their weapon, but by the allies they keep.
These manifestations of the island's fiery heart reveal the majesty and power of the natural order.
Nature itself has fallen out of balance.
Storm and fire will bring down the old machines.
Awesome. This is beautiful. Druid's Gate discovered.
Over here, I could use your help.
Siphoning increased to 5. And this is our new map. It's located right here. And look who's here. Oh my god, it's Jakarn. Seriously? This is so amazing. We have Jakarn in here. Oh, but look at this. Just a second, I want to make a screenshot. That place is so beautiful. That castle. Very beautiful. Jakarn. So happy to see him again.
Fresh off the boat, eh? High Isle is a good place for an adventurer to earn some gold, provided you have the right connections. The name's Jakarn. My patron needs someone like you. An unknown, so to speak. It'd be worth your time to befriend her.
Who's your patron?
Lady Arabelle DeVoe. Maybe you've heard of her. She's a famous investigator and author. Diplomat, too. Which is why she's here. She runs in circles way above my station. But I owe her a debt that I'm trying to pay. Maybe you can help me do that.
What's in it for me?
A fair bit of gold, most likely. Lady Arabelle works for one of the richest nobles in all Tamriel, Lord Baccaro Valoris. He's sponsoring an important conference here on the island. But there's a problem. Trust me, the payday will be worth it.
Alright, I'll meet Lady Arabelle Davaux.
Lady Arabelle will appreciate an outsider's
Of Knights and Knaves.
She's at the Gonfalon Bay docks with Lord Baccaro, if you want to introduce yourself. The problem I mentioned, it involves some missing ships. Anyway, tell her Jakarn sent you. I'm her favorite.
You mentioned owing a debt to Lady Arabelle? Oh, Jakarn. Seriously?
Long story. It involves multiple maidens, a few princes, and one charming rogue who stole all their hearts. Then the authorities got involved. Fortunately, Lady Arabelle agreed to take responsibility for my good behavior. Now I owe her.
Like always. I remember that quest where I take him out from the jail and lie for him. Look at the sunflowers. These are the sunflowers, right? This is so beautiful. It looks amazing. I already like this. And we have to go inside the city. Gonfalon Bay. Okay, then let's go. Oh, and there is another quest. There is a secondary quest over here.
Well, I shouldn't just walk into someone's home, even if they were rude.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, good. A kind face. I have tried time and again to ask politely for my friend's safe return, but they rudely mock me in response. Would you help me retrieve Privet? They took her away into Breakwater Cave. Didn't even ask my permission.
Who's Privet and who took her?
Oh, my Privet is without a doubt the most beautiful sheep on the island. Just ask anyone and they'll agree.
Oh, it's a ship.
A swell of Hadalids reside in this cave. They displayed such inner ugliness and took Privet. I just heard her cries from inside.
So, Hadalids took your ship?
Even if my Privet was just your typical, which she is not, that would not excuse the Hadalids' rude behavior. I need someone strong to support my negotiations for Privet's return. How would you feel about joining me in exchange for coin?
I'll enter Breakwater Cave and retrieve Privet.
I knew you looked friendly. There goes a true friend to animals, I said. Now, with you to accompany me into the cave, our negotiations can begin. They may get rough, but I refuse to leave without my Privet.
If you have a ship, does that mean you're a farmer?
I am so much more than a simple farmer. They only think of animals as a source of income, or even food. No, I am an animal steward. I serve each of the creatures under my care. Whatever their needs may be, I attend to them.
So you take care of more than just Privet?
Absolutely. In many ways, I take care of every creature on High Isle. Those that cannot speak for themselves, anyway. Many animals find their way to my home that deserve special attention. Privet was just such a sheep.
What do you mean Privet found her way to you?
I woke one morning and instantly knew someone needed my care. I leapt from bed and ran to my door. And just out front, there she was. Oh, Privet was quite the beauty. From the moment I laid eyes on her, I knew I had to serve her.
Can you tell me about the Hadolids?
I regret that I didn't introduce myself when they arrived. Such a simple gesture from me could have prevented this crime. Hadolids aren't soft like sheep. They're covered in hard shells with nasty spikes, like overgrown mud crabs. Oh, and the smell.
What do they smell like?
Like rotten meat floating in dirty seawater. They usually live far below the water, so I shouldn't judge. Maybe my scent of fine lanolin and fresh hay offends them. Oh, listen to me gossiping like a child. This happens when I get emotional.
Do you know where these Hadolids come from?
Sadly, no. That's the sort of thing I'd learn in a friendly conversation. I've heard rumors about Hadolid attacks on other islands around here. In the past, I assumed that was just bigotry. Now, I'm not so sure.
I want to hear more about Privet.
Of course you do. I could go on for an eternity about her. I already mentioned her beauty, but she's also so considerate. One time, I caught her chewing on a shirt. I felt very cross until I realized she'd done me a favor.
How was that a favor?
It was my old worn gardening shirt. I like to give used cloth to the seamstress in town. She makes patches, but she's old and it hurts her to cut cloth, so I cut it before donating. Privet saved me the trouble. She's great.
Okay, she's great. Oh, why is not... Let's see, where is that quest tracker? It's on. Automatic quest tracking, what was off? Okay. Oh, that's a bit far, right? Let's head inside first, and we are going to do his mission later. Let's go inside for the main story first. This is interesting. What's this? Like a small volcano? That's interesting. Man, this castle looks amazing. I'm going to do more screenshots. I love this place. Let's make one with the character. Oh, but look there. There is a big statue over there to the right. That's just awesome. What can we find around here? Oh, so there is no stealing around. We can take everything we want. Let's check upstairs. already a... And another recipe. Woodworking and provisioning. I can see another quest up there. Man, what's that big statue over there?
This is not good. Rigert needs help. Again.
Now let's see this.
Hello there. I am Rigert, sometimes called the Brash, and I am large delegate for the Ebonheart Pact Cultural Exchange. Or I would be if I had my scepter.
If you had your scepter, large delegate?
That is what King Yoren told me. He said, Rigert, go to High Isle and be Ebonheart Pact Cultural Ambassador. And be large. Delegate and large. That is me. But I lost my scepter of office. I had it with me last night, but now I can't find it.
Do you mean delegate at large?
Yes, I went out with delegates Tanilin and Olganash last night. We ate and drank like kings. I don't remember all that happened, but I spent most of my gold. And I lost my official scepter. Will you help me look for it? I can pay you a little.
I'll help you find your scepter of office, if you can pay me a little.
I've been thinking very hard, and it hurts. We should begin at the Ancient Anchor. That is where I went last night with the other diplomats. The innkeeper was angry with me this morning, but she might talk to you. Meet you there.
Who are Tanilin and Ulgonash exactly?
They are delegates too. Tanilin is very important elf from Aldmere Dominion, and Olganash is noble orc from Daggerfall Covenant, who brings culture wherever he goes. I don't remember what we talked about. It must have been another diplomatic success.
Any chance one of them has your scepter?
Must think again. No. We parted ways with great enthusiasm in Strait, just outside the Ancient Anchor. I went back inside, and I had it with me then. I need my scepter of office. I can't lose another one, or they'll dock my pay.
Oh, you can lose another one. Oh, so it's not the first one. You're some sort of cultural ambassador?
Rigert leads glorious expedition of Nord Cultural Exchange. I travel to many lands to explain excellence of Nord culture with great forcefulness.
The glorious expedition? You're really a diplomat?
Yes, yes. One day, Rigert was drinking in the Skald King's Hall and loudly explaining all the good things people don't know about Nords. King Yoren said he knew that already, and I should go tell somebody else. So, I did.
Okay, now let's go and find his scepter. I can see another two quests. Seeking tenant. A room to spare. This quest is for housing, I think. Oh, this is stealing already. Okay, we don't want to steal anything. That one is up.
Again. You haven't paid your bill. Or did you forget that too?
See, I was here, and she remembers me. I must have committed great diplomacy last night. Ask her about my scepter, friend.
Oh, okay. We have your scepter quest over here. Okay, Marisette Lemaitre. I don't know why, like, all the names are like in French somehow. Oh, that's a green treasure.
I'm sorry about that little scene. Some people are unbelievable. Welcome to the Ancient Anchor. What can I do for you?
We're looking for a missing scepter.
Oh, you're with this Nord? I'm not all that worried about what he left here. I'm worried about what he took. A night's worth of food, drink, and entertainment, all without paying. He and his friends skipped out on their bill.
What happened?
Like I said, they ate and drank all night in a private room. When I noticed it was too quiet, I looked in and they were all gone. Someone's gotta settle up. Your friend left his scepter? It'll do as collateral until I get paid.
Okay.
You found a scepter. That is good. And I remember now. I wanted to pay the bill to impress the other delegates, but now I don't have the coin to do that again. We have to get them to pay their shares. I can't lose another scepter.
What else do you remember about last night?
Let me see. Tanilin didn't seem to be having fun, so I bought her a special drink. And then Olganash wanted dessert. I asked the man in the back for something sweet so my friends could have a good time. We headed back to our own lodgings after that.
You said you bought a special drink for Tanilin?
Oh yes, I am good diplomat. So I thought she would like something to remind her of home. After that, Tanilin kept asking for more drinks. We all laughed and had fun. We said goodnight just outside. She got in her carriage and drove off for home.
And Ulgonash wanted a dessert?
We might have been arguing about where to get the best cake in Hrothgar. That made us want cake. But the man in the back room said he did not have cake. So I asked him to give me whatever he had for Ulgonash.
Okay, where can I find Tanilin and Ulgonash?
I think Tanilin is staying at Steadfast Manor, a little way outside of town. She likes Lord Bakaro's gardens. Ulgonash rented a small house in Gonfalon Bay near the West Gate. Here, I'll be right behind you. When my head stops spinning.
Yeah, when your head stops spinning. Okay. Now let's get upstairs. Let's check around. Maybe we can find some books. Empty backpacks.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
A room at the local inn?
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
I'm interested. What are the details?
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
And I'm getting another home.
Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything else I should keep in mind?
Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course. I don't even worship Daedra. And does the same? Of course, I don't even worship Daedra. Of course, I don't even worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room.
Do you own the place?
I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Okay. Now I have 4. Let's check upstairs. This is an interesting inn. Oh, that's an unknown recipe. Clothing. Okay, we checked everything. Now let's find the way down. Oh, one is farther. Sky Shard. The Sky Shard Away Shrine. Level 4 already. We are going with light armor. Let's see another skill. Pour out your life's blood and channel the arcane, healing yourself or an ally in front of you. Okay, this is for healing while draining health from yourself over 3 seconds. I don't know if I'm going to learn this one. Why am I getting out skills? Shadow clock. Lock yourself in shadow to become invisible. This is an interesting skill, but let's learn the assassin. Let's put this on the circle. Okay, distraction stuff, and this one on R1. Okay. There is another quest over here. Which guild is for you? Guild listings.
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that.
Tell me more about the guild listings.
Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interest. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs awaits you.
Oh, this is okay. I'm not going to create or join a guild.
Have you had the chance to review the guild listings, friend?
I looked through them, yeah.
Wonderful! This one hopes you found something that interests you. Too often, this harsh world becomes isolating. Finding companions can make it bearable, Here, a little something for your time. This one is quite pleased you stopped by, and hopes that you find a guild that appeals to you. Amsad wishes you many friendships and adventures in your future.
Can you tell me anything more about these listings?
The listings are a place for like-minded adventurers to come together. The world is quite vast, no? Many times it is difficult to find those with similar interests to your own. With this register, you need look no further.
Okay, so this one is done. I'm not going just now for the main story. Oh, the stairs. Okay, let's go up again. I can see 2 more quests over here. Let's go there. That's interesting.
A fascinating application of the technique. Welcome. Are you here on Mages Guild business?
The Mages Guild?
Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join.
Let's talk about the Mages Guild. I will join, of course.
Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
You mentioned a Guildmaster?
Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members, such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
You're not affiliated with the Almeri Dominion?
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. When we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
I'm ready to join the Mages Guild.
You are now a student of the Mages Guild. Every book you find will now earn you reputation in the guild.
Thank you.
Next time I'm in the field, I think I'll bring a great warhammer.
Okay.
Welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild?
Oh, this is the Fighters Guild, the guild?
The Fighters Guild.
Yeah.
You should consider joining up. We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk for a moment?
Sounds good. Let's talk about the Fighters Guild.
Excellent. I know we'll all be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
You mentioned a singular purpose?
Right. Our new guildmaster is an Argonian, sees all colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their damned anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains, plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Hard fights.
What do I get in return?
Ha! Yes, good question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know, you might be the next Yofnir.
What happened to the old guildmaster?
Guildmaster Yofnir passed away recently, very suddenly. I always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand, but he passed away in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but Colors has proven to be a very able leader.
You're not part of the Dominion military?
No. We only draw blades in service to the Guild. We're technically neutral in the war between the three alliances. We love the Eagle Banner and Her Majesty, of course. But every race, every creed belongs under the Guild Hall's roof.
Okay, I'm ready.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra.
And the Fighters Guild. Good. Okay, now let's see. There are any other... look at this statue over here. I can make a nice screenshot here. Just a second. Something like this. if there is something else around here, or we are done with the secondary quests. Perform acts of chivalry across High Isle, complete quests, okay. Master Explorer, Cave Delver, Pathfinder, High Isle Grand Adventure, unique quests, Volcanic Vent bosses, okay. I think I saw something, but no. Okay, there are no other quests around. Oh, there is one over there. Let's go and check that out.
One more match. Give me a chance to win my gold back.
And what will you bet? That ridiculous nose ring? Find another racket, Bragas. Tribute ain't for you.
Let me check the subtitles. Gameplay. Name. Not here. Notifications. Voice chat. Where is... Oh, NPC subtitles. Okay, on.
Heard all that, eh? Guifa's a palms up card sharp. One of the best tribute players in town. But like I always say, if you want to take the measure of a grot, you've got to climb. That nose ring jibe was unnecessary, right? I'll get her next time.
What is tribute exactly?
Tales of Tribute. It's a card game, a scavenger hunt. Zen's price. It's practically a religion for some folks. Players match wits and decks in a contest of courage, preparation, and skill. You want fame? Gold? It's all there for the taking.
Sounds interesting. How would someone get started?
Ah, fresh player. Excellent. First things first. You need to learn the rules of the game, and you'll need a couple of decks of tribute cards, of course. Find Razamad in the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Tell him Bragas sent you. He'll get you sorted.
Alright, I'll speak with Razamad at the Gonfalon Gaming Hall.
Razamad's the game baron here in Gonfalon Bay. You won't find a kinder or more knowledgeable player west of High Rock. Not that he'll go easy on you, mind. He expects the best from the players he trains. Trust me, I should know.
So who are you exactly?
Ephraim's bones. An introduction would be nice, wouldn't it? Call me Bragas. Professional gambler and semi-professional everything else. Aside from sailor, of course, I hate the water.
What brings you to High Isle?
The better question would be, what made you leave Valenwood? The answer, my friend, is debt collectors. Vigorous ones. Once I save up enough, I might go back, but I'm in no hurry. When a stiff breeze comes through, the sisters are really beautiful.
What was going on with that woman a moment ago?
Oh, Guifa. Just a lover spat. She loves making fun of my nose ring, and I love losing money to her, apparently. Match made in Aetherius.
Does Tales of Tribute involve a lot of betting?
Usually, no. Most players are in it for the joy of competition, but you know what they say? If there's an uncertain outcome, someone's got gold on it. I play a lot of unsanctioned matches. Putting skin in the game keeps things fresh.
You mentioned a gaming hall?
Aye, that big building there. Used to be a House Mornard villa, believe it or not. House Dufort seized it during the transition of the duchy, but get tired of paying for the upkeep. The Duchess sold the place to Razamad about a year ago.
So now people just play games in there?
Well, we drink in there too. People need a place to relax, chum. The ancient anchor's fine for sailors on shore leave, but people looking for a really good time always come here. Plus, it serves as our tribute chapter seat.
Chapter seat?
Yeah. A chapter is like a team of sorts. The Gonfalon chapter meets here. But we're wandering into the weeds a bit. Focus on the game first. We'll discuss the rest later.
So that's the new game who was introduced in this DLC. Let's check upstairs a bit.
Greetings, my friend, and welcome to the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Please, drink and make merry. We have many strong players gracing the hall today. Lots of action. Tales of Tribute is free to watch, but far more fun to play. Do you play, Wayfarer?
Not yet. I'd like to learn more about Tales of Tribute.
Then you have come to the right place. Tales of Tribute is a game of stories, some fantastical and others all too real. Two players share their tales with decks of cards. The game is elegant and easy to learn, but it takes great effort to master.
How do you play?
First, you will need two decks. Each deck represents a different story, a different strategy. Your opponent brings two decks as well. Once you and your adversary combine your decks, the game can begin. A shared pool, you see. A level field of play.
Alright, so where can I get these decks of tribute cards?
Make your way to the beginner's lounge and find my associate, Bragas. Tell him Razamad approved an initiation match. He will lend you a pair of decks and teach you the basics. Complete this trial and return to me for your reward.
I just saw Bragas outside.
Dear Bragas often strays, but never for long. His coin rarely holds out. He must be back by now, safe within the confines of the gaming hall where he can be supervised. Do not worry, though. Bragas is a fine player. He will teach you well.
Okay, can you tell me a little about yourself?
Yes, of course. As Bragas no doubt told you, I am Razamad. I hold many roles and offices: Tribute Master, Game Baron, and Proprietor of this hall. I also lead our regional Roysters Club chapter, the Gonfalon chapter.
A Roysters Club?
Yes, the Roysters Club. It is a far-reaching organization that administrates all aspects of Tales of Tribute. They organize tournaments, publish new rules, sponsor chapters, and, most importantly, they manufacture the cards themselves.
Can anyone join?
Anyone with a pair of tribute decks, a Game Baron sponsorship, and a thirst for competition. Yes. Complete your training, and it will be my honor to welcome you into the club.
Braga seems like quite the gambler.
Bragas, yes.
Bragas.
He loves the game in his way. I wish he exercised more caution. He often forgets how much he has to lose. But he's a bright lad, full of youthful energy and hope. That is more than I can say about most people in this world.
Whoa, look at this one. Man, that's an interesting outfit.
Ha-ha! If it isn't my new old friend. Found the place easy enough, eh? Pull up a chair, have a drink. As long as you're buying, of course. I'm a little light in the purse at the moment.
What I'm buying.
So you talked to Razamad yet?
I'm ready to play. Razamad said you were a good teacher.
Oh, did he? Oh, I love it when we bring new players into the fold. Gets boring playing the same old salts day after day. We need new blood in here. Now, before we begin, you'll need these. 2 tribute decks you can borrow for educational purposes.
What do I do with this?
You try to defeat me, of course. First to 40 prestige, or winning the favour of all the patrons, is the victor. Don't worry, chum. I'll explain that as we go along. And loosen up, eh? You'll do fine. I'll go easy on you.
Okay, let's start the tutorial.
Right.
Whoa.
The essence of the game is to buy cards to add to your play deck. Each of us will use our play deck to score prestige, until one of us gets enough prestige to win. Lots of cards, eh? The ones on your side of the table are yours. The ones on my side are mine. The cards in the middle are what we call the tavern. We each claim cards from the tavern to improve our play decks and earn enough prestige to win. You'll take the first turn. Let's both draw our starting hand. Each of your cards have a coin value, see? You can use their coin value to buy cards into your play deck from the tavern, the center of the table. Try to keep track of the value of the cards in your hand. Each card has a cost, a suit, and an effect. If I were you, well, this card here seems like the right one for you to buy with the coin that you have, so claim it.
Which one? Oh. That's... Oh. This one is 2 coins. Cost 2 coins, yeah. Cost 7, yeah. The coin is up. Gain 2 power, yeah. This one is the one I have to purchase with 3 coins. Saint Palin. Reinforcement. Combo gain 2 power. Combo 3 gain 1 power. And how I'm going to purchase? What do I have to press? 1, 2, 3.
When you buy a card, you subtract its cost from your coin total.
And
you get the card. Then a new card replaces that card in the tavern. You still have enough coin to buy another card, so let's do that.
This. I can purchase the portcullis. Gain 2 power.
Now you can't play a card you bought right away. When you buy a card, it goes into a cooldown pile here, see? You can see at a glance what card suits are in your cooldown pile. It looks like you don't have enough coin to buy any other cards, and there's nothing else you can do at the moment. When that happens, you signal that your turn is over. Any resources you have at the end of your turn will be cleared once your turn is over, except prestige, that is. Once your turn ends, you discard your cards and draw 5 new ones. You can start to plan your next turn while I take mine. That said, you should always keep an eye on what your opponent is up to on their turn. They might buy a card or take an action that will force you to revise your plans. So now, it's my turn. I'll control the table until I signal the end of my turn. See if you can figure out my strategy based on my actions. Well, well. The cards you drew gave you both gold and power. Power has 2 uses. The first is combat, but it also turns into prestige at the end of your turn. Remember, earning prestige is how you win. Remember when I told you that your currencies get cleared when you end your turn? Well, power doesn't carry over between turns. But when you do signal the end of your turn, any power you have left over turns into prestige. Good to know, eh? See these little fellows? They're our patrons. Each deck comes with its own patron, and they play an important role in how the deck works. See? Each patron has something they want. A price, let's call it. They also have something to offer. A reward. Pay a patron's price, and you'll get their reward. You have to pay the price all at once, and you usually get the reward immediately. Try paying one of these patrons. Whichever one you choose to pay will offer you a boon. Just keep in mind, you're only allowed to pay 1 patron per turn. They can get a little jealous. The patron you just paid, notice anything different about them? They favor you now. All patrons start in a neutral bent, and then show favor to whoever pays them first. Of course, you can pay a patron that favors your opponent. If you do, that patron will become neutral. Pay them again on a later turn, and then they'll favor you. And here's a tip. If you ever can get all patrons on the table to favor you, you'll win the game. Even if you have less prestige than your opponent, just one more thing to keep an eye on. All right, you need to draw new cards, but your deck is empty. Now we shuffle your cooldown pile, and that becomes your new draw pile. You might draw cards you bought last turn, as well as those you started with. Your cooldown pile is empty. That means all the cards you started with or bought during play are now in your draw pile. Right, it's my turn again. I'm going to draw some coin, use it to buy a card, and draw some power from my play deck, which will become prestige when my turn ends. Just like your turn, only, more experience. Those cards you drew can trigger a combo. See how they have extra effects if you draw another card that matches their suit? Luckily, you bought cards with the suit you need to trigger these combos. Some of the most powerful effects on cards come from combos, and a card will tell you how much of each suit you need to activate its combo effect. Great players always try to trigger combos, so keep track of those suits. We're closing in on the end. I can tell by keeping track of the prestige we've earned. For this practice match, we're keeping the total small, but in a real game, you'll need more prestige to win. Ah, a grand victory! Well, maybe a little too grand. Go talk to Master Razamad and tell him you bested me. Just don't get cocky. Next time won't be so easy.
You return victorious, yes? I hope you enjoyed the match. I have played countless games of both luck and skill, and truly, Tales of Tribute is the best by far. So, now that you've learned the rules, do you wish to continue your gaming journey? Now, you claim membership in the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club, a fraternity of tribute players committed to fair play and stiff competition. As an official Royster, you will gain access to a host of opponents and decks of your very own. Oh, countless rewards. With each victory, you will rise higher in the club rankings. Do well enough, and you may even earn the right to challenge the club's founders, the creators of the game itself. So what do you say? Will you join us? Then, it is my honor to furnish you with your first pair of decks, and welcome you wholeheartedly to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. May good fortune shine on you, my friend. I am eager to see you put those cards to good use. You joined the Roysters Club at an opportune time. Smaller club chapters are preparing for a series of tournaments, ours included. The contest will not begin for some time, though, so I suggest you get some more practice in the meantime. The gaming hall provides a wealth of opportunities for Roysters Club members. Why not look around and familiarize yourself with them? Bragas can make the proper introductions. Speak with Soren, too. She's another protege of mine. As in all things, the best way to improve is through doing. Set out and find new opponents. Win or lose, your skills will grow, and your strategies will sharpen. Once you establish yourself in the beginner's circuit, return to me for a reward. Remember, in these early days, winning and losing mean little. Regardless of a match's outcome, you must see every game as an opportunity to hone your skills. It may sound nonsensical, but sometimes losing is the surest route to improvement. I would be happy to. The tournament started informally. Premier players like myself and Talib Fells gathered in major cities to match wits and sharpen our game. The Roysters Club leadership caught wind of it and began sponsoring official events. Well, many of the players who participated in those early matches went on to form teams, which, in the fullness of time, became club-sponsored chapters. Now those chapters compete against one another in groups. It is better to share a victory, yes? A grand prize, yes. The Roysters Club and city governments all contribute to a weighty purse. But in truth, the greatest tribute players compete for pride and glory, not coin. And the revels, of course. The Gonfalon chapter loves to celebrate. No, my friend, I have achieved all that I set out to achieve at the tournament level. Now, I prefer to observe, teach, and celebrate my pupils' victories. Mostly the celebrating part. With luck and determination, we may raise a glass to you someday.
Brogus, I told you. I can't do that. You know the rules. Those days are behind me.
Yeah, of course. Just trying to help out my friends. No worries, alright?
Hey, it's our newest recruit. You made the right choice signing up here. The Gonfalon chapters produce some of the best tribute players in, well, Gonfalon Bay. That's why we're bound to start winning again. Eventually. Yeah, of course. We should start with rankings. Look around. Every player you see has a place in the Roysters Club rankings based on their experience. That rank determines who they can and can't challenge. It's banded, see? Like a layer cake. You're just starting out, so you're at the novice rank. As a novice, you can take on other novices, but not higher tier players. Oh, don't fret. You'll square off against a game baron soon enough. Rising in the rankings is just a matter of experience. Just challenge another novice here in the gaming hall. Get a real game under your belt, not just a bib and diaper match where Brogus lets you win. Oh, not that that's what happened with you. Oh dear. Just go play a game and let me know how it went. Remember, everybody's got to start somewhere. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. Just focus on learning the game, getting into the rhythm, right? I'll cheer you on from here. It's not every day I get to see an aspiring champion cut their teeth. You saw that? It's nothing, really. Brogus just gets a bit of swagger when he hits a hot streak. He's been winning a lot recently, so he offered to get me in at the ground floor. Tip me off to sure things so I can make a bet and such. Are you kidding? He hates it. He tries his best to curb Brogus's antics. But we're getting to the point where he's ready to let that elf learn his lessons the hard way. Sometimes you have to hit the bottom before you can rise back up to the top. Perceptive. Listen, your focus should be on the fun of tribute. I'm not going to drag you through the details of my sordid past. We'd be here all day. Just get out there and have some fun, alright?
Yeah, and for a long time I was speaking by myself because my microphone was off. Yeah, it happens. Sorry about that. So win a game of tribute against a novice player. Let's start from Tilora.
Ah, a fellow tribute player, yes? Fancy a game?
Let's play. Let's see if I remember anything. So I can choose those. Oh, she chose the two I have. Oh man. Duke of Crows and contract cards. The card in the tavern highlighted in gold is a contract card. Contract cards are played immediately after you buy them and they are never added to your deck. So these two are mine and okay. Let's put some. What's this? Duke of Crows. Yeah, this is the one I have. Opponent. Discard on 3, combo 3. Replace up to 1 card from the tavern. And this one, Harvest Season. Draw 1 card. I really don't know which one. Let's purchase this. Another 4. Gain 3 coin. Oh, I can sacrifice 1 card. Should I do that? I don't know what that means, but... $8.4, they are so expensive. That card with the number at the bottom, that's an agent card. Agent cards remain in play until they are knocked out. The number at the bottom is the agent's health. You can spend power equal to their health to knock them out. If you can knock them out, any damage dealt will carry over to future turns. Oh my god. I'm going to lose. Do you see this agent's health in the shape of shield? The shield means that he had Taunt's ability. A player must spend any power they have against agents with Taunt before damaging other agents or taunting their power in the prestige. Oh, I just decreased his... Oh my god. Or what was that? 13. That's 4. Oh my god. Oh my god, 43. Oh, it's victory. How? Why? How did I won? Oh, because I was 30. 80 gold and more. Okay.
Not bad for your first game. Not bad. Better than my first, that's for sure. I did see you hesitate once or twice. If you need a refresher on the rules, you can always check the rulebook downstairs at the bar. Now, I think it's time you met Kishka.
Who is Kishka?
She's the Mooney Khajiit downstairs. Kishka and her brother create daily challenges for the chapter to keep us sharp. It's great practice, and you can win some fine rewards, too. Keeping her attention's no small feat, but when she focuses, look out.
Okay, I go and speak with Kishka. That will be the daily quest for this. Yeah, it's a nice game. I like it. It takes long, so if you want to play more, you will spend hours and hours on this.
Kishka brought you here to help proffer tribute challenges, little brother, not sit around muling about lost biscuits.
They were muffins, sister, and they were very expensive.
And they are very expensive, Kishka.
Forgive this one's baby brother. He was weeping about... Wait, what was he? Never mind. Welcome to the club. This one assumes you seek new challenges and amazing rewards. This is true, yes? If so, you have come to the right place.
Sorin told me I should ask you about daily challenges.
Yes, and what fragrant challenges they are. Each day, Kishka creates new tasks for rank and renown. One will pit you against the common folk of Tamriel. The other will set you against card-playing adventurers like yourself.
Go on.
I offer only 2 challenges per day, but you can earn sweeter prizes by winning multiple matches. Small rewards for a single win, fine prizes for 2, and a grand bounty for 3. Kishka will also make sure your rank soars if you participate.
Can I win multiple prizes for the same challenge?
Ha! You would fill your purse with heaps of tiny baubles? No, Walker. As this one said, you can win 1 match for a tiny reward, or keep playing for a bigger prize. Simple, yes? The more you play, the sweeter the reward.
Thanks for the information.
It is Kishka's pleasure. Come back soon, yes? This one's grand challenges will be waiting. Now, you should go find Bragas. He is out on the seaside patio, most likely. Kishka is very busy doing... something. What was Kishka doing again? This one.
So we can play more up here, right? I have to find...
You carry...
Oh, I can play. So I can...
Best tribute player.
I can speak with everyone around here and I can play, okay. But now let's go with the quest and... Where is Kishka? It's outside. Not Kishka, this one, okay.
Ah, there's my new favorite roister. I guess if you've spoken to Sorin and Kishka and gotten their sage advice, it's down to me to provide the final part of the chapter's introductions and provide one last little acorn of wisdom.
What else do I need to know?
We should have a word about decks, I guess. Those decks Razumad gave you are just the beginning. Fresh decks pop up all over Tamriel, and each of them offers a unique style of play. You can even find upgrades to the cards you already own.
How do I acquire these new cards and decks?
I've earned a fair amount from just playing Tribute. Kishka offers them in her daily challenges sometimes, especially if you hit those win streaks. I've even heard rumors that adventurers find them out in the wild.
Can I find decks anywhere else?
Well, between you, me, and old Bendu there, I've heard they might offer some new decks as prizes in the upcoming tournaments. Beyond that, it's a mystery. Just keep working on raising that rank by playing matches. That's the best path to success.
So, do I know everything now?
Well, if not, you're close. Go talk to Razamad and let him know you introduce yourself to the chapter's premier players. He'll be glad to hear it.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome back! You return wiser and hungrier for competition, is it not so? Tribute has that effect on people. Now, I have something for you. A gift and formal welcome to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. I know you will put it to good use.
What is it?
Just a little something from the chapter's strongbox. Now then, you have decks, you are versed in the rules and familiar with your fellow competitors. Truly, you have all you need to step into formal play. We proudly welcome you to our chapter.
A tribute banner.
I have it on good authority that preparations for the Roysters Club tournaments are well underway. Continue to refine your strategies, collect new cards, and increase your rank. If you work hard, I'm certain you'll be ready when the time comes.
Can you explain ranks and how to advance in the Roysters Club?
Of course. The Roysters Club ranking lists allow players to track their mastery of the game and find players of comparable skill. As always, stiff competition and fair play are the club's greatest priorities.
And how do I advance in rank again?
By playing Tribute, of course. You can challenge other adventurers like yourself, or face off against less dangerous players in taverns and clubs the world over. Kishka's challenges provide rank bonuses as well, so don't pass them up.
Will that allow me to challenge tribute players in their higher ranks?
Ah, that is where the tournaments come in. Once you reach the highest echelons of your current rank, you can compete in that tier's tournament to advance to the next level. Luckily, the novice tournament will begin soon, so start winning matches.
Oh, and these are furnishing, yeah. I can morph. Kishka.
Another day, another challenge, yes? This one hopes you have been practicing because the competition is heating up. Or maybe just Kishka is heating up. No more of Morangi's fire dumplings for Kishka.
What do I need to do?
This one has a list of rival chapters, each with a host of worthy players. Beat players in all 3 locales, and you will win a grand prize. But even a single victory will earn you a reward. You are prepared, yes? Bandar favor you.
Thanks, Kishka. Take list of opponents.
Remember, you represent the Gonfalon chapter now. That means... Well, Kishka does not know what that means. Just play well, yes?
You have accepted daily quest, yes. And where is that? Win a Vardenfell tribute match. I have to go to Vardenfell. Oh my god. I don't even... I have a... But why in Vardenfell?
Nothing beats a full belly, aside from this challenge. Marunji jests, of course. No challenge is better than a tummy full of sweet blossom truffles.
I'm interested in the daily challenge.
Good. You should seek out your fellow adventurers and challenge them to see who has the finest cards and sharpest mind. With every victory, your prize will grow. Just be careful not to play while eating powder bites. The dust, it gets everywhere.
Okay, so this one I think I have to play with the real players. And where should I find real players to play? Oh, Tales of Tribute. Let's try. Ah, I got a hint. Use the activity finder to challenge other players. That's nice. Okay, now let's get out of here and until we find someone. We can go for the main story. But there is no... I can see my rank here. I don't know if there is a place to see it. Yeah, this is an interesting game. It's a nice game. It takes a lot of time to do stuff. Another nice place for a screenshot. What? No. I was pressing the wrong buttons. I was pressing the wrong buttons there. Now let's speak with Lady Arabelle Davaux.
My dog hands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it delayed the ships.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired me for, Lord Bacaro. You there, might we speak? I have a keen eye for talent, my dear, and you're practically oozing it from your pores. I am Lady Arabelle Davaux. If you're looking for gainful employment, I have a proposition for you that pays exceedingly well. Care to hear more?
What was that about a proposition?
Oh, nothing tawdry, my dear. We'll be too busy for romantic shenanigans before long, I expect. Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived. I need someone not known around the island to be my eyes and ears.
Your eyes and ears?
While tales of my exploits credit me with all sorts of talents, I can't be in more than one place at a time. I could use a fresh face to mingle with the locals. Determine if anyone knows anything about my 3 missing ships and their cargo.
Alright, I'm willing to help.
Lord Bacaro's conference can't proceed without that cargo. Here's what I need you to do. Check the inn, the lighthouse, and the Lockabane Shallows. See if anyone knows or saw anything. Then meet me outside the North Gate to compare notes.
Tell me more about the locations you want me to investigate.
Certainly. Since you're new to High Isle, I understand you may not be as familiar with the local area as I am. What do you wish to know?
Tell me about the lighthouse.
Gonfalon Head Lighthouse, blessed by Kinnereth herself, stands atop the hill just west of town. It offers an excellent vantage from which to watch the nearby waters. Perhaps the lighthouse keeper saw something that will help.
Like the storm Lord Bacaro mentioned?
Possibly. When ships fail to make port, it's only natural to wonder if they were damaged or blown off course by a storm. The lighthouse keeper has a perfect view of the approach to Gonfalon Bay. If my ships were out there, she might have seen them.
Tell me about the Loch Abhain shallows.
The currents of Loch Abhain are strong. Flotsam from the open sea often washes up along the shores of the waterway. Some of High Isle's poorer folk comb the beach looking for salvage. Let's hope they haven't found any today.
Tell me about the inn.
The ancient Anchor Inn sits just up the street near the city gate. It's one of the more popular places on the island. In my experience, inns are an excellent location to pick up rumors.
Where should I start?
Wherever you think is best, my dear. But do get started soon. My intuition tells me that some sort of mischief is afoot, and my intuition is rarely wrong.
You mentioned a conference. Tell me about that.
The gentleman beside me, Lord Bacaro Valoris, leads the Society of the Steadfast. They're a philanthropic fellowship that provides aid to people who have suffered in the Three Banners War. The Society is sponsoring a conference here on the island.
What's the purpose of this conference?
That's a well-guarded secret, my dear. Perhaps after you've proven yourself, I can bring you in on the details. For the moment, knowing any more won't help us find out what happened to my missing ships.
What happens if your missing ships don't turn up?
That's not an option I care to contemplate. Not while there's still a chance to find them. Forgive me for being evasive, but it's a rather sensitive topic to discuss in public. We've already faced adversity, and the conference has yet to begin.
Oh, and I got you mentioned tales of your exploits before. Who are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, I have 25 seconds. Let's go with Saint Pelin. One power. Four gold. Gain 2 power. Five. Gain 4 power. Pay 2 power, draw 1 card. This pattern now favors you. 3 gold. Replace up to 2 cards from the tavern. I don't know. Four? No. Five. No. Man, I have such a bad cards. Man, he's going to purchase all the good cards now. Yeah, that's a lose for me. Oh my god, he's getting all the cards. My god, so much gold. He knows how to play. Oh my god, there's so many combos there. $61. Discard one card. Yeah, definitely. Jeez. But I have to win, right? Yeah, I have to win. Let's try again. Optional, let's speak with the dockmaster.
Dockmaster, not a bloody mage. What does the lady expect me to do if her ships never made it to the docks in the first place?
You don't seem very concerned about these missing ships.
Should I be? Lady Arabelle suspects some sort of foul play, but not on my docks. Not a chance. Gonfalon Bay is safe. Everyone knows that. Trouble comes from the mainland, not from here. Of course, the waters to the northeast can be treacherous.
Treacherous? How so?
The closer you get to Amanos, the more unpredictable the currents become. And storms constantly barrage the coast, not to mention sea elf pirates. A good captain knows these things. None of that would keep Lady Arabelle's ships from reaching port.
Lord Bacaro mentioned a powerful storm.
Like I said, storms close to Amanos aren't that unusual. I doubt the ships we're waiting for would have sailed that far north. Just in case, I sent people to look for signs of wreckage in the shallows. I really don't expect them to find any, though.
Okay, Lord Bacaro.
A visitor, or another one of Lady Arabelle's associates. Either way, welcome to our island. Bacaro Valoris, founder of the Society of the Steadfast, at your service. I hope you find your visit to High Isle restful and profitable.
You mentioned a storm off the coast?
Yes, a sudden squall of unusual intensity. It died out just as quickly as it arose. I noticed it off to the northeast. Dark clouds filled that part of the horizon. Perhaps our ships were delayed by the shifting winds, or decided to wait out the storm.
What's so special about these particular ships?
I'm afraid that's privileged information. Suffice it to say, the cargo coming in on those ships is vital to the conference the Society of the Steadfast is sponsoring.
And you don't share Lady Arabelle's concerns?
Of course I do. But I learned long ago to have patience when it comes to such matters. Not every setback is a conspiracy, and not every delay is the act of a Daedric cult. Though, if you do learn anything of imminent concern, please let us know.
Tell me more about the Society of the Steadfast.
I'm a philanthropist. I started the Society of the Steadfast to give relief to those caught up in the suffering caused by the Three Banners War. We establish healing tents for the wounded, distribute food and water, and provide whatever aid we can.
So why sponsor a conference?
As Lady Arabelle said, that's not something we're ready to talk about. Not until the cargo from the missing ships is secured. After that, I'll answer any questions you have. I'll even proclaim the purpose of the conference from the town square.
Tell me more about High Isle.
High Isle is the primary island in the Sisters Archipelago. Technically, we're a Breton holding, but we try to behave as a neutral port. People from all over Tamriel come to experience the natural beauty of the island. Well, nobles mostly.
Okay, so let's get ready for... I'm not getting prestige. Not at all. He's already at 20. He's 24. 5. I don't know how to play this. I'm trying, but I don't know how all the good cards are on my opponent and I don't have good cards at all. I really don't understand. Okay, these cards are for me because I have a Malexia. Malexia. I don't know why I didn't purchase those cards. So my mistakes are definitely draw, refresh, return up to 2 cards, acquire up to 1 card. Refresh up to 1 card. I didn't pay attention there. Refresh up to 1 card to the draw pile. How to refresh? Oh, to return that there, okay. He's 37 anyway. I'm already beat. And I will try one more and then that will be. I'm not going to lose so much time. These players are very good. He has so many good cards. I really don't know. Yeah, he's already 40. Donate up to 1 card. Doesn't matter anyway. Man, only 7. I will try one more time, and that will be. Okay, it's already here. Is the same player? Yeah, it's the same one. Reaction Z. Discard 1 card. Oh my god, I always forget that I have to choose there. Only 5. I don't have nothing to purchase. They are so expensive. Oh, why it's not 8? Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Concede match. Yeah, I'm not going to play that again. 2 matches in 1 hour and I'm not good at that. So it's not for me. That's why I never played card games. Okay, let's do our stuff peacefully. There's too much stress on that.
I hear these knights are robbing people and looting caravans. Someone ought to do something. Hail, friend. Have you heard about the band of robber knights that waylaid travelers on the road to Gonfalon Bay? I came to High Isle to trade, but getting goods from the interior has become a roll of the dice.
A robber knight?
A rogue band that calls itself the Ascendant Order. I thought they were only active on the mainland, but they're here on High Isle. Rabble-rousers and troublemakers, if you ask me. And now, I hear they're looting caravans outside the city walls.
Interesting. Speaking of rumors, have you heard anything about a trio of missing ships?
Not specifically, but I saw some fancy-pants nobles giving the dockmaster grief. Missing ships could mean anything. Storms, pirates, poor winds, worthless navigators. Try Sergeant Dane over there. He's with the Sisters Guard and knows a lot.
Sergeant.
I'm off duty, newcomer. Got a complaint? Take it to one of the other guards.
I'm looking for information about a trio of missing ships.
We police High Isle. Ships that haven't arrived yet aren't our problem. Besides, we've got our hands full with these so-called Ascendant Order Knights. They're stirring up trouble all across the island.
Your hands are full with a glass of wine, I think. What do you know about the Ascendant Order?
Just that they're little more than well-armed bandits. They've been recruiting the poor to bolster their numbers. Now they're robbing caravans while claiming they fight for justice. Honest folk don't hide their faces behind helmets and masks.
What does that Ascendant Order want?
They're malcontents. They go on about how the high and mighty misuse their power by squabbling over the Ruby Throne. It started out small enough, defying authority, inciting riots, petty sabotage. But now they're hurting people.
Thanks for the information.
Something else, newcomer? I'd like to get back to my drink.
You say the Ascendant Order is causing trouble. Can the guards stop them?
Ordinary bandits, the Sisters' Guard can handle. But when we send enough guards to meet a company of Ascendant Order Ravagers, these faceless knights just melt away. And if we don't send enough guards, then our guards don't come back.
Why do you call them faceless?
Might as well be. Most knights proudly display their emblems. They wear the colors of their house and paint family crests on their shields. These Ascendant Order knights never remove their helms and bear no devices. They could be anybody.
They cool. Oh, I got tired from those games. Paid too much attention on those cards. And I didn't understand anything. Okay, so the main story is there and there. And then we have the two side quests here and here. But there is still something inside. Just a second. I have this. Let's confront one of Tanilin or Ulgonash to clear everything here in the city, and then we are moving out. Let me jump, please. Thank you. Ulgonash.
Can you help me? There's been a terrible mistake. I'm with the Daggerfall Covenant diplomatic mission, but this guard doesn't believe me. I'm not what he thinks I am.
I'm here with Rigord the Brash. Can you tell me what happened?
Rigord? He got me into this mess. Last night after dinner, we were talking about our favorite places in Rothgar. He disappeared into the back and returned with a bag. He said something about getting a dessert for me.
What happened next?
I left. On my way home, this guard stopped me. I told him what I thought about that, so he frisked me. It turns out the bag was filled with skooma. I didn't know, I swear. Can you talk to Sergeant Dubertus? I've got diplomatic immunity.
You'd better talk to the guard. Ulgonash won't be able to pay his share of the tab if he's in prison.
If he's in prison.
I'm sure Ulgonash spun you a sad tale. Criminals will say just about anything to avoid going to prison. He even told me he was a diplomat. Hope he's got a better story for the city magistrate.
And maybe they are diplomats. I believe this is all a mistake. Ulgonash really is a diplomat.
If I had a gold coin for every criminal who tells me he's got friends in high places, I'd be a wealthy man. Word of warning, Mainlander. Make false statements to an officer of the law, and you'll be in front of the magistrate too.
There must be some way to straighten this out.
I'll free Ulgonash if we catch the criminal who refined the moon sugar. There's a smuggler named Burjak Catalan who hangs around the Ancient Anchor. We're sure he deals in skooma, but we haven't been able to prove it. He's the criminal I really want.
How can I help?
Follow Burjak Catalan and find where he keeps his contraband. I'll need you to bring me proof he's got skooma. We've tried to arrest him before, only to come up empty-handed. I saw Burjak in Gonfalon Square earlier. If you're in, start there.
You are very clever, friend. Just find Burjak Catalan's ill-gotten booty, and I'll get my scepter back. It's simple.
So simple for you, right? I didn't find any sky shards in the city.
What a night. Time for a little nightcap. Leave me be. I'm minding my own business. Maybe you should too.
Okay. Let's follow.
Whatever you want to. Be about your business and leave me alone.
Yeah, this is not Assassin's Creed. To walk on the roofs.
That bumpkin gave me 3 times what I asked for the scuba. Paid for the best night I've had in years.
Dirty clothes. Rusty tools. Skooma. We found skooma.
You are back.
Did you find Berjac Catalan? More importantly, did you bring back any proof that he's dealing in skooma? Someone has to go to prison today. I'd rather take him than your friend here.
He has skooma, but how do you know he's... Okay, I followed him to his house and found his cache. Here's proof.
I knew it! Thank you, Mainlander. We've been trying for months to catch Berjac Catalan with incriminating evidence, but he can smell a guard from a block away. He hides it all before we get anywhere near him.
So, you'll let Ulgunash go free?
I'm true to my word. I'm after the smuggler who's bringing skooma into my town. Not some drunken fool who ends up with a vial in his pocket. But tell your friend if I see him anywhere near Moonsugar again, I'll arrest him on the spot.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Excellent. Ulgunash has paid his debt to society. Another diplomatic triumph.
That's better. I can't thank you enough. Without your help, I'd still be under arrest. Now, what's all this about Rigert and his missing scepter?
The innkeeper won't give the scepter back to Rigord until someone pays last night's tab.
No one paid the innkeeper? I don't understand. We ate and drank quite a lot last night, but Rigert said he'd taken care of it. I would never skip out on a bill. We have to make this right. What do you need me to do?
Are you willing to pay your share of the bill to the innkeeper?
Gladly. I'll head back to my rooms and clean myself up. As soon as I can feel my fingers again, I'll meet you back at the inn with a coin for my share. It's the least I can do.
Excellent! Good thing we came along when we did. I can't imagine how he got himself into this situation.
Look at that birdhouse over there. So beautiful. Let me abandon the dailies. Definitely I'm not going to try them again. Now let's get out of the city. Is this a way? Yeah. So the main story, we have that. Let's investigate the lighthouse because it's closer. What? Oh, that's 2 points. Swallow soul. Okay. shadow. Breton skills. Let's put the point there for now. Now what do we have here? I can see another quest down there. Let's check the house. Maybe the quest will bring me here. Oh. Where are you? Let's check what quest is this.
House du Fort seeks able Marines to drive the Sea Elf menace from our shores. Ah, seeking a commission with the Honorable House du Fort? We need able hands to rid the Sisters of a menace we've endured for too long.
What's the mission?
We are prosecuting a war against the Dreadsail pirate fleet, and the Admiral ordered me to gather as many capable fighters as I can muster for a landing party. Need about a dozen, all told.
I join your landing party.
You can use the dinghy there to ferry your party to the flotilla's...
I'm not going to join your party. Yeah, does the trial and all that. I don't know why I'm seeing this quest and all these kind of quests at low level. This is so annoying. Oh, I can morph this. Man, this is so beautiful. What? What's there? In the water jumping. Oh, there is a chest over here. Way better. What's in collection? Oh, Isle. I got this. Okay. Lightkeeper.
Oh, a traveler. I thought those vile knights had returned. Forgive me. I must continue praying for the return of our idol. Without it, this tower's light will remain dark.
What happened to the lighthouse flame?
This lighthouse is special. It's blessed by Kinnereth, the god of winds and sea. No fire serves as a beacon for nearby ships, but the divine light of Kinnereth herself. But without the sacred idol, the light cannot shine. Alas, the idol was stolen.
Who stole the idol?
Knights in unmarked livery broke in and stole the Kinnereth idol. I watched the scoundrels flee to the west with the sacred edifice. Perhaps, dare I ask, would you be willing to recover the idol for the lighthouse so I may restore the beacon?
Tell me more about these knights first.
They may wear the garb of knights, but the ruffians who assaulted me carry themselves like robbers and outlaws. Whoever they are, they're dangerous. Be wary of them, and may the wind guide you.
I'll find the knights and retrieve the idol.
Bless you, traveler. Please understand, to my order, this is more than just a lighthouse. This beacon spreads Kinnereth's blessing across both land and sea, but only with the idol in place, so it must be returned.
What else can you tell me about the lighthouse?
It is marvelous, is it not? This is actually the second beacon to stand atop Gonfalon Head. It dates back to the early 1st century. When I assumed my duties here, the tower was in poor repair. Dangerous, even.
It seems fine now.
When Duchess Alea Dufort assumed her father's duties a few years ago, she ordered a complete renovation of the structure. I'm sure she wanted to protect trade in Gonfalon Bay, but she spared no expense in rebuilding the lighthouse.
Okay. Oh, and fishing. Let's do some fishing. Oh, but we don't have Sharpest Knight, the companion, to have an increased chance. Oh, there was only one. What creatures are there? Okay, I don't think I want to go there. There's nothing here. Maybe I have to wait for this event to start. Anyway, at this level I will not be able to kill everything spawns here. Where are you running? Fish. Oh, hello. Oh, that's the idol.
You return, and with the idol. Place it here, and I shall call forth its light. Place the idol here, and I will invoke the rites to call... Mother Kinnereth, this traveler has set right the desecration of this holy place. Return to us your blessing, and let your light shine over the land and sea.
Oh. Awesome.
I cannot thank you enough. With the idol returned and the light restored, we can ensure the safe passage of many a weary traveler. Is there any way a priest of humble means could repay you? A blessing, perhaps?
3 ships never arrived in Gunfalon Bay. Did you see anything from up here?
Shortly after the lighthouse was pillaged, I spied 3 ships on the horizon. Then suddenly, the clouds darkened, and a terrible storm began to blow in. I lost sight of the ships after that. Perhaps they were simply blown off course?
Is that sort of weather common here?
Aminos is notorious for its storms, but Kinnereth generally blesses High Isle with fair weather. I wonder, the way the storm swept in seemed unnatural, and it happened so soon after Kinnereth's idol was removed.
Do you think that's why the knights attacked the lighthouse?
The idol has little value outside the lighthouse. Its light does not shine in any other location. My order believes Kinnereth's light blesses High Isle. Why steal the idol unless the knights meant to revoke her protection? Troubling thought indeed.
Yup. Very troubled. So we are done here. But we can go a ship in need and do that side quest over there, and then we are going to move up there. Let's do some fishing, why not? Oh, and I got my first rare in High Isle. A coral sun, that's a legendary. I already have 3. But it's nice, another one. Okay, I got the blue one. That's an interesting fish. Okay, and I have to end here. I will play more these days. I like High Island so much. I lost so much time with that card game. Definitely not playing that again. So, until next time, take care, my friends. Bye bye.